Hey guys, my name's TheEpicAlec, and welcome to Deadly Rehearsal. This game, it sounds like the premise is ripped straight from a SCP entry. It sounds an awful lot like that, but basically this is a horror game about, a cursed stage play that is going on, I think. I don't entirely know. This is another game that I found via Instagram Reels, and I did not stick around too long to have anything spoiled for me. I just gathered, okay, cursed stage play, horror game, and now we're here. So let's jump into it.
I summoned you, worshipped you, and yet you broke your end of the bargain.
I broke nothing, but you are broken. Your obsession with power was, and will always be your ultimate failure as a king,
Projection.
as a man.
How dare you? I am your master!
A master?
Oh, hello.
A master without a soul is as compelling as pie without filling.
Then I will take it back.
I would love to see you try.
Clay, sand, dust, sculptor, creator, shapeless form and formless shape, master. I offer thee a vessel, a bone, a being, and
Oh,
A futile effort from an overconfident fool. Have our centuries of kinship taught you nothing? You were bestowed a gift that every mortal clamors for in their dying breath. And this is your gratitude? Further entitlement? Betrayal? If death is what you crave, Please.
there it is.
I didn't know!
Ooh. Deadly Rehearsal. Okay, so this is not the SCP, because I believe the SCP that I'm thinking of was like the tale of the Yellow King or something like that.
Because the Hanged King's Tragedy isn't just any old play. It's known to the SCP Foundation as SCP-701.
Yes, near crew for cleanup. In 5 days. I don't care how much it costs. Your professionals be here.
Okay.
Sorry you had to hear that. Hard to find true professionals these days.
Right, of course.
You must be Roger.
Roger.
Actually, it's Dodger.
Dodger.
Dodger, you old codger.
God damn it.
It's an old military joke. Never mind.
Why do you have Cthulhu on your shirt?
Byron Collingwood, director. Let me be the first to welcome you to the Grand Orpheus Theater.
Quite honestly, it feels great to be back. Like church after a lifetime in hell.
That is one hell of an analogy.
King Folk is a very, how should I put it, delicate play. It's a
That
play
right.
lost in a fray of classics, penned by an unknown hand, and updated by countless others over the centuries. However, despite the mystery of its origins, it's famed only for the terrible misfortunes that failed countless attempts to stage it. It's a cursed play, Dodger, never staged in the entirety of its existence. Whether or not you believe in curses, it is my vision to be the first person in history to premiere the tragedy of King Folk in its entirety. It means that every step, every rehearsal, every technical cue has to be perfect. As my stage manager, it's your job to ensure that it happens.
Can't
Hmm.
say I've been through worse in the past few months. Where do I start?
That's the spirit. Welcome back to the theater, Dodger. These halls will no doubt be delighted to have you. I assume you must have questions for me.
Let's see. What is the tragedy of King Folk?
What is the tragedy of King Folk?
That's what I just said.
You've never heard of it?
I haven't. It sounds like a play based on Faust or The Emperor's New Clothes.
How bloody dare you?
Whoa.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let me educate you.
Are you kidding?
The Tragedy of King Folk is a drama published circa 1612, likely based on oral retellings that have existed for far longer. The author or authors have never been identified. It regales the story of a great king and his feud with death over an unjust deal. The setting spans centuries, the narrative ultimately championing the message of courage, risk, and the power of will. I wasn't exaggerating before. This play has never been performed, not successfully at the very least.
So you really believe this play is cursed?
Honestly, it sounds like an interesting tale.
Some say cursed. I call it special.
Do you perhaps call it bewitching?
There's a force that follows the script, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Every recorded attempt ended in one form of tragedy or another. Allegedly.
I love the emphasis on allegedly just then.
True or not, this is why we're going to make history. We'll be the first in history to stage a full run.
Okay. I have a question. We just saw in that little preview there. I don't think it was with Dodger. I think this was a previous attempt that you had. If everyone dies during the performance of this play, what happens if there's a crowd? Does the crowd also die?
Who else is attached to this project?
Sufyan Mansour plays the titular King Folk. He can be a handful off stage, but a fantastic actor whenever the lights are on.
Sure. He gets a lot of practice in because he has to pretend to be a good person.
My advice, don't worry too much about him. He'll know what he's doing when he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I was going to ask that question, but I figured it would be best to just kind of move on.
Let's just say he has a peculiar process of getting into character. It's best you see it for yourself. And as for Death, the villain, we have Callista Novak.
Okay.
I think I've heard that name before.
Honestly, Novak is a very familiar name. I think it was in Hitman.
You and many others who grew up watching sitcoms. This is her first stage production, so she's still trying to find her place.
So Callista will probably be our hardest to maintain.
Nevertheless, you'll see
Manage.
she's an unstoppable force of sheer professional dedication. Television never deserved her.
What is with the flack that television gets? What's wrong with television?
Where do I fit in all of this?
You're my right hand. We're operating as a skeleton crew, essential personnel only. It'll only be the four of us in this production, with you as the sole crew member and stage manager.
Okay, that seems like a lot of work for a stage play.
You'll help me execute my vision of the play. You're in charge of the actors, the wardrobe, sets, props, lights, sound, the whole works, everything.
Again, I say this seems like a lot of work for one person.
I trust that you can handle it, Rit did say working under pressure is your specialty.
Well, Rit is a goddamn liar because I fold under pressure immediately.
Where do I fit in all?
I trust that you.
I should get to work.
Excellent.
That is honestly the most valid response to being told, hey, you're in charge of this, and this.
You came highly recommended by Rit. I hope you don't disappoint him.
Lest
No
we
complaints.
die.
That's a promise.
You'll have your very first rehearsal with us later.
Okay.
In the meantime, I want you to introduce yourself to the cast, Callista and Sufyan. They'll need to know who's running the show, other than me. You'll find them wandering around here somewhere.
Wandering around like
Callista's
ghosts.
usually in her dressing room or the workshop.
Okay.
Sufyan likes to wander, but wardrobe seems to be his favorite haunt.
Okay, hang on. I compared them to wandering ghosts, and you just said that Sufyan likes to haunt the wardrobe. I think I might have been a little on the
There's
nose.
a map in the foyer, if you get lost.
Okay.
Look for me in the tech booth after you're finished. I'll walk you through what needs to be done next.
All right.
Got it. I'll check in with you later.
Did I mention that Hamlet... Isn't Hamlet cursed? I feel like Hamlet is. I could be wrong. Phantom of the Opera. Ah. That AI? I think that might be AI. I could be wrong. What the?
Byron didn't mention it, but I'm sure I'll need to finish putting these up later.
Yeah, I'm sure. What was I saying? I honestly completely forgot where my train of thought went. I got distracted by the posters. Okay, so is this the original Dracula? Is it 90s Dracula, 80s Dracula? Is it like modern Dracula, or is it Impala Dracula?
The morning light is turning blue, the feeling is bizarre.
Hey, look at that, a map.
It's not the biggest theater I've worked in, yet I somehow feel small. Breathe. Let me make a copy in my journal so I don't get lost.
Man, I feel you. You know, that's whatever happens whenever you have sex. What? Okay. Hey, vey, okay. Gerald Collingwood.
Founder of the Grand Orpheus Theater. Healthy cheekbones for an old man.
He's old?
This must have been the place to be back in the day. Here's hoping the tragedy of King Folk revives it. The bones and the architecture are just too beautiful to waste.
The cheekbones? Oh. Oh. How we do? Okay, we're better now. We're good. We're good. Bar.
Try again later.
Aw, I wanted to get drunk. Bathrooms? Hello, hello, hello? Oh, not better. Hello, hello, hello? Nobody's in here. What? Utility
The
room.
door's locked.
Now, why would the door to the utility room be locked? Come on, now. God damn. Apologies for the stuttering. That is simply because I am trying to play this on a laptop, and it never goes well when one has to play a good-looking game on a laptop, you know? You're a fucking star. This is your moment. A Tony is in your reach. Now, why is Tony in your reach? And is he...
What the fuck?
You drunk?
You're not Callie.
Damn right I'm not. What the hell was that about?
I see why he said haunt
I'm
now.
so sorry, man. Though you gotta admit, that was a good one, right?
Sure.
I was standing there for hours being one with the mannequins. And they totally let me into their tribe. By the way, pardon my manners. I'm Sufyan.
I'm Dodger, the new stage manager. Sufyan, how much have you had to drink?
Funny story, actually. Last night, a lady friend brought over the most divine platter of goat cheese. The right thing for me to do was to pair it with Sauvignon Blanc. There's a rule, you see, that there must always be more wine than cheese, and she brought, a lot of cheese. Naturally, I woke up this morning with indigestion and a hangover. I figured vodka would remedy the hangover, hair that bit the dog or whatever, and decided to keep the indigestion for the rehearsal. My indigestion burns me, and I use that as a furnace to fuel the fire in my performance. And of course, I've been knocking back brewskis to keep that fire burning. It's all part of my creative process.
You are quite special, my man.
I knew someone with that process. It didn't end well.
Don't you worry about me. I put a lot of thought and practice into this. People say to me, Sophia, you need to stop drinking. And I say to them, watch what I can do on stage and tell me it doesn't work. Until then, I won't be swayed. I have never swayed.
He says as he sways.
Right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're a sharp one, Dodger. I like you.
Okay.
Sorry, Doris.
All right.
Getting drunk is part of your process?
My friend, that would be highly unprofessional. I am happy high, slightly sloshed, under the influence, not over the influence. It's a technique I've developed and mastered over the years. I call it the Mansour method. Now, let me ask you, how do you repaint a house? Let me answer you. By stripping away the old coat so the new paint can shine unencumbered. And what's the best way to remove paint? Why, with alcohol, of course.
I don't think that's how it works.
Sufyan is the old coat that never goes away. When I'm on stage, alcohol strips Sufyan off, leaving my body and mind as a blank canvas that is painted by my surroundings, my situation. I am totally in the moment, guided only by instinct and pure, unhindered connection to the collective unconscious. Every performance is fresh because I can never remember what I did to decide what's worth repeating. And you can never achieve any of those when you're drunk. Now, do me a favor, will you?
Buzz off and never question your life choices?
No, write down what I said because I've forgotten it already. That explanation was dope as fuck.
Okay. All right, hang on. Let's see here. Do I have a pen? Okay, let's see here. Games to record. Rules to games that I'll never get around to, probably. All right, here we go. So let's see. Drunk, not drunk. So, honestly, I've completely forgotten what else he said.
Does Byron know you've been drinking?
Byron is a true master of his craft. A fresh sapling growing from the barren wasteland of the performing arts world.
Huh.
He supplies me.
Oh.
So he's enabling you.
Uh-huh.
Yes, enabling me to give the best performance ever. He understands the Manso method, perhaps better than I do.
You should sober up. We need you at your best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always my best. Mina, forgive me for what I must do. He is the last of you, but the clown is mine. Wait, no. The clown?
Yeah, I believe you mean the crown.
The crown!
Yeah.
The clown is mine! It is my birthright!
Uh-huh.
I am the eldest son!
That's your best? You can't be serious. You need to put that beer away now.
You're right. That is the beer talking. What I need is whiskey. I shall have to journey to Byron for this requisite at once. Unless a certain stage manager would be so kind to do it.
No.
No. And I'd
Yeah.
appreciate if you don't ever ask me again.
Yeah. Bah.
Did you say you were standing there for hours?
This is a valid question.
Now I know what you're thinking, but I was not wasting time. I was simply helping my co-star prepare.
By standing there for hours waiting for your co-star to show up.
By scaring her to death.
Also that.
By scaring death into her.
Kinky, but no.
She's going the whole country mile with this method acting bullshit, trying to get into this death character. But she's wound so tight that Death couldn't even get into her paw if he tried.
That's probably for the best.
She needs to loosen up a little, is all I'm saying. Death is a delicate character. To play Death, one has to balance playfulness and levity with inhuman ferocity and cold indifference. Fuck up this balance and you get an elementary school Christmas play.
Uh-huh.
Callie can pull from the years of her life to embody the latter. But the former? That is where she takes herself too seriously. Actually, is the first thing the former or is that the latter? I always get them confused.
It's the former. The latter is the second thing.
Anyway, my point is that you'd think someone with all that TV experience would have so much more stage presence. But no, she's got as much personality as these mannequins.
Right.
Except you, Doris. You're a star.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start my prep.
Very well. I shall be off then. Once I finish this beer. I have finished the beer. See you at rehearsals.
My man deep-throated that
Right
bottle.
again, Doris. I hope Sufjan's been treating you better than Callista.
What is this?
He looks like he's having fun.
Nice. Okay, well, let's go find... Let's go find her. Objectives, Calista. Last seen at the workshop. Oh, I can't read those. Ah, the workshop. What is this room? Prop room. Hello, hello. Got an old TV. I'm sure that's not going to come to life at all.
This looks too real to be a prop.
What about this one? We probably shouldn't try to figure out how to open this box lest a dude with like a bunch of nails in his head decides to pop out. Huh. Hello. How's it going? Woo!
Shit. Shit. God damn it. Shit. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later.
No, that wasn't aimed at you. I'm sorry, it's just this. Actually, maybe you can help me.
Okay.
I need a fresh pair of eyes.
Okay. What just happened to the book?
What do you think of this?
Oh,
What am I looking
for a
at
costume?
exactly?
It's part of the costume I'll be wearing.
So that's why you're in
Personally,
here.
I don't think the original concept will translate well on stage, so I'm making some tweaks to suggest to Byron. For one, I think it needs to look like a vulture instead of a crow. Like, I totally understand the symbolism between crows and death, but I think a vulture would be more evocative of death's persona. That way, we also minimize the feathers. Ugh, the fucking feathers get everywhere. It's a nightmare. Come on, thoughts?
Vultures aren't vultures aren't really synonymous with death at all, are they? I'm trying to think. No, they are synonymous with death in a sense. They signify okay. I do kind of just prefer the crow.
I prefer the original. It's more visually interesting and evokes a sense of mystery.
Sorry, this isn't gonna ingratiate me into your like good will or whatever.
Fine. That's going to be 2 against 1. I know when to pick my battles. The great Lord Byron wins again. You the new stage manager? Or another actor who snuck in?
You got it on the first try. Name's Dodger.
I'm Callista. Death, if that wasn't obvious.
Have people been sneaking in?
Yeah, that's an interesting thing.
It's a Collingwood production. People do crazy shit to be a part of it.
Right.
I loved your show when I was a kid. I used to say your tagline all the time. But, Mom.
That's. I don't feel like that's really much for a tagline.
Yeah. And Mom used to say I was a shit actress every time the cameras weren't rolling. When we wrapped the last episode, she didn't even look at me when I said goodbye.
Well, that killed a bunch of childhood memories, huh?
Well, I'm glad you and everyone else had a good time. So no, I am not going to say that stupid line ever again. Don't even ask. Let's move on.
Good question.
Did you
Good
do
idea.
crazy shit to get noticed by Byron?
But I'm not saying.
Okay.
What I can tell you is that the audition was the longest 3 months of my life.
3 months.
There was a standard self-recorded audition tape, then the in-person audition with the casting director and producer, a costume and puppetry test, and for some reason, a scene read in Aramaic? I went through 6 rounds before getting a final callback from Byron. 6!
Why did your mic quality change for just that specific section?
I don't know how Sufyan made
Or
it
voice
through.
quality, not
I
mic
can't even
quality.
get
This is
from
real
the
life.
dressing room to the stage without getting distracted.
Doesn't sound like you like him much.
I don't dislike him. I just find him annoying, unprofessional, and a liability to work with.
Okay.
Anyway, enough about him. What did you have to go through?
Guess I was lucky. My only test was a phone call. Byron asked me to join the production.
Byron asked you. So who are you related to on Broadway? Or you got like connections in the West End?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting between us.
For fuck's sake, you've got to be shitting me. Am I the only one here who had to work their ass off to. You know what? Let's not go there. I don't need to be in this headspace right now. It's fine. It's completely fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you think Byron's so hard up on staging this play? I've never heard of it.
Byron's family practically owns the industry. Actors, writers, producers, directors, film theater. If you can name it, there's a Collingwood in it. Byron, on the other hand, is just a theater nerd's wet dream. More of a blip on his family tree.
Uh-huh.
Between you and me, I think that's why he's so gung ho about being the first to stage this play.
Okay.
So you're saying he has a chip on his shoulder?
Probably a bit more than a chip.
Can you blame him? He's expected to surpass a bar set by generations of success. Sometimes it just feels like you're nothing but a comparison.
Okay.
But don't get me wrong, though. He still made a name for himself.
Right. Yeah.
The special effects and pyrotechnics he employs are insane. Just a pity his great uncle was the one who invented stage pyrotechnics.
What?
Pyrotechnics? He never said anything about pyrotechnics to me.
Then I strongly suggest you read your contract again, particularly the indemnity clause on accidental death and permanent disfigurement.
I will. Thank you. Thank you for this information, Kalista.
I probably should.
Yeah.
Good talk. I'll see you at rehearsal.
Shit, is it almost time? I should run through my lines. Oh, and do me a favor. Don't tell Sufyan where I am.
Of course, because that guy seemed like he would harass you.
Craftsmanship is amazing. Looks like it took weeks, maybe months to make. Sorry, Callista. Without a prop master, we're sticking with this mask.
Yep, I agree. Hello. That's an interesting looking design. Huh. Yeah, okay, cool.
Dodger, come see me in the tech booth when you're ready.
That must be at the back of the theater. Best not to keep him waiting.
Prop room. Security.
I should try again later.
Why should you try that one again later? Theatre. Museum. Yeah. Bar. Utility room. Green room. Dressing room. Wardrobe. Backstage. Workshop. Props room. Security room. Museum. Huh? Where's the tech room? Bar. Is
The
it
door is locked.
not there? Okay. Green room, dressing room, wardrobe. But where the hell? Oh wait, back of the theater. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Hello. Did you just teleport backwards?
Here we are again. This is what you were made for, Dodger.
Huh. Interesting.
Ah, Dodger. I do regret the interruption.
How do you know you were interrupting anything?
I swear, this booth was working fine yesterday. Not to worry, I will get it working in a moment. Have you had time to meet Sufyan and Callista?
Yep.
I hope the introductions went well. You'll have to forgive my cast if they imparted a less than stellar impression.
Well, one's a drunk and one is a perfectionist with a lot of pressure on her shoulders, and that leads to her being a bit overzealous, a bit judgmental of others who don't live up to her own perfectionist standards that she is trying to impose on herself but can't quite reach at the same time. Yeah.
Our last stage manager ghosted us, and the one before that quit because he had different expectations of the job.
Okay.
Callista finds it hard to trust new stage managers, and Sufyan is a high-functioning inebriate.
Yeah.
They both left very unique impressions. I think we can get along, though.
Okay.
Besides, it's theater. I've met plenty of these types of people. They tend to flock together.
Ah, that reminds me. I need you to run down to the prop room and fetch something for me.
Okay.
It's in a chest with an emblem of a bird on it. It's a very important prop. The idol.
What
Uh-huh.
does it look like?
It looks like a totem with bird skulls stitched together on top.
Can't miss
Be
it.
careful when you pick it up. The beaks and claws are pretty sharp. It's an irreplaceable antique, so you definitely don't want to drop it.
Drop
Why
it?
don't you just use a replica? It doesn't sound safe for the actors as well.
I spent too much time and money acquiring it to not use it. Plus, I want the actors to feel the history and the gravitas of everything they use and touch, not cheap theatrical props. It's either that or nothing at all.
Okay.
Here's the key. Please be careful with the idol.
No offense, but why stage a play here? This place looks like it's seen better days.
Sentimentality, maybe. This mansion was built by my ancestors, and their descendants turned it into a theater.
Theatra.
The arrival of film destroyed its spirit, and the war almost destroyed its walls. I inherited what's left.
Okay.
I've always dreamt of reviving this place, back to its old glory, the beacon of the Collingwood family tree. There's a lot of old energy here, like it has been holding on to grief and hope of the many souls that once sought comfort here. Maybe that's why the locals claim it's haunted.
So, we're staging a cursed play in a haunted theater? Great, now I have two things to blame if I miss a sound cue.
I'm glad you're being facetious about this. Although, if you missed a cue, it
Eh?
won't be ghosts and curses you have to be worried about.
Is she being facetious?
But on a serious note, I never felt any negative energies here, only clarity. I want to pay tribute to this space, perhaps even spark enough interest for it to be refurbished by the local council.
Okay.
Besides, like you said, ghosts will add to the ambience of the play. Silent, invisible witnesses to a tragedy. It's great marketing.
Sure.
Are the ghosts also interfering with the cell service here? My call with Britt started breaking up when we drove in.
Ah, yes, I should have warned you that this is a dead zone. I've spoken to public services to get it fixed. Though I cannot guarantee that will be done anytime soon.
It's a bit convenient, don't you think?
Why did your previous stage managers leave?
They couldn't cope with the demands of the job. Some people don't understand the sacrifices it takes to put on a good show. The call times, stress, the drive for perfection. If they can't work for me, then they can't work with anyone in my circle.
Okay.
It's a small circle, and word gets around. That's just the harsh reality.
Right.
So they're blacklisted.
Yeah.
No, not at all. They can climb that ladder again. My door is always open to anyone looking for a second chance to prove themselves.
Right. So they're blacklisted until they come crawling back to you, begging for a second chance because they don't get to work at all in the industry that they feel passionate towards and want to work in, huh? Okay.
Stage managers have to be the most reliable people in any production. I'm helping them build the grit to get there.
Okay.
I'll go fetch that idol for you.
Just look for the big chest with the bird emblem. You can't miss it.
I'm pretty sure I picked it up already. Man, I have some heavy footsteps. Nope, not this room. This one. Not that one. It's this one. Hello. Oh, you are on the main menu.
Wow. I wonder how much you cost.
Do not drop it.
Probably more than me. Ow.
Yeah, okay. Great job. Great job. You said to be careful with it because it was sharp, and then you decide to caress the side of it
Out.
and get blood on it. You got blood on the ancient idol. Ancient crow idol. Hello?
Of course you had to lock yourself in on the first day. Good fucking job, Dodger. 5 stars.
Yep.
Hey!
That's definitely what
Can
happened.
anyone hear me? I'm locked in the prop room.
Oh, hell. Why is it all red now? What the hell happened? Hey! Man, this is one hell of a production, let me tell you. Bro, they have shifting architecture in this building? How is it in such poor shape then? Hi, who are you? You're very pretty. In like a rich heiress that'll stab me in the back in my sleep kind of way, leaving me to bleed out so you can collect on my life insurance. I apologize for that comparison. That it looks like that kind of happened to you, actually.
I must be just. It's the cut. Maybe adrenaline. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
I don't know why that got me. Also, I don't know why you looked different for a second there. Anyway, let's get out of here. Like this. Where? Whee! Oh, I can't jump. My spacebar does nothing. Here you go.
Place it on the table, Dodger. I'll need to run you through the tech controls before we start rehearsing. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Would you like to do that now, or would you prefer to explore the theater a little more first? Your call.
I think I've already explored it enough.
Dodger, did you hear what I said?
Why is your face red?
Byron, I think I saw a ghost.
Something like that, yeah.
Saw a ghost?
I mean, I'm not sure if it was a ghost, but
What exactly did you see?
Blonde woman with a bloody throat and chest that grabbed me and tried to strangle me.
Someone from my past. She looked
From
right
your
at me.
past?
And there was blood everywhere.
Huh.
And then it just stopped.
I'm telling myself it was my imagination, but it was so real.
Uh-huh. You're doing a bad job at telling yourself it was your imagination.
Dodger, I'm not going to tell you that what you saw isn't real. But is it also possible that all this talk about curses and ghosts are getting into your head? I know what happened in your last production with Ryan.
You know what? It's fine. I just need sleep. I'm just hallucinating. I'm sorry I brought it up. I should go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Dodger, I'm not ignorant to the fact that you only took this job as a stepping stone back into the industry. For the record, I'm happy that you are, because that makes you more determined to succeed. Also, for record, I am definitely a stepping stone on and off the industry. So I suggest you listen very carefully to what I have to say. Nowadays, they call it PTSD. I suggest you seek professional help if you haven't already.
Thank you.
Except now is not the time. I need you focused until the curtains go down on the last show. I cannot have my stage manager seeing things and shutting down at the slightest provocation.
Look, I know you got PTSD and, it looks like you're going through some shit, but buck up or nut up or shut up because this is goddamn theatre. There's no time for your mental bullshit.
I know what I saw, Byron. It's not because of what happened in the past.
Fine. Fine. Say it's the curse, or because this place is haunted. Should we just pack up? Cancel the show on account of unexpected supernatural phenomena and be a laughingstock of the industry?
Uh-huh.
Trust me, there was a time when I thought I could get what I wanted by rolling with the punches. It took a bitter lesson to teach me that I had to punch back.
Okay.
I need people who can do the same. Are you that person? Or should I look for a new stage manager?
Whoa. I didn't say I was gonna quit.
You might not have said anything about quitting, but he hasn't said anything to say otherwise to the idea of firing.
You're right, Byron. I don't know if what I saw was real, but I need this job more than anything right now. Let me prove it to you.
So we won't be having this conversation again?
This will be the last time. I promise.
Of course.
Say a name then.
What?
You know who I mean.
Riley.
I knew you had it in you.
This is emotional harassment or something. God, what is the term that I'm trying to say? You get it, I assume.
So, back to work. Would you like to run through the tech controls now, or explore the theater a little more first?
Let's go through the tech now.
You'll do great. I can feel it.
As long as that's the only thing you're trying to feel, man, Tech booth controls. Cues for the next scene are shown on the cue display. Use the sliders and switches to set the cues on the input display and match it to the cue display. To start the rehearsal, set the initial cues. During the rehearsals, cues must be set before the timer runs out. Okay, so cues for the next scene are shown on the cue display. Boom. Use the sliders and switches. Boom. To set the cues on the input display. Boom. And match it to the cue display. Okay. Set the initial cues. During the rehearsals, cues must be set before the timer runs out. Okay. So, let's see. Rain, thunder, whispering. Wait. There we go. Rain, thunder, whispering. And then all those lights, a half moon this way. A waning moon, actually. One light on the left, right there. And then we want rain against the window, fireplace, bricks. Whoa. Okay. Simple enough. Damn, how much do we put in those goddamn drawers?
Your time will come, brother. What's a few more years? There's no need to resort to this.
A little too late now to play the saint, Mina. Betrayers and hypocrites, every one of you.
It's all on Father that you've become this hollow monster.
Oh, How sanctimonious of you to blame him. You stole my birthright, my younger sister.
Oh
all
shit!
people.
You will be king. Just have a little bit of faith.
Fuck. I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to the lines.
Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me again. And 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 again. Ah!
Okay. Thought bubble.
Richard, please
Two
don't
lights.
do this.
Nothing.
Stop pretending like you care. You should
That's
have
like-
said no in the first place.
Okay. Got it. I understand it now.
Of course, Father. Even I find
Good.
it absurd.
Good.
The very thought that
Good,
I've been
good.
next,
Good.
even
Good.
before a woman.
This is very high tech for a rundown theater, by the way.
We are family. No matter what happens, we'll always have your back. You knew I had wanted to be king.
Fire. Nothing. Okay. Good.
You
Good.
all disgust me.
Good. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good.
Hemlock, the kingmaker.
This is a strange performance. Who piped in the cheering noises? Is this a WWE event?
Soon, my country can sing. You'll come to know a true one that each and every one of you deserve. Unlike my predecessors, I
Lightning,
will unshackle you
rain,
from poverty,
bullets,
starvation, greed, and
nothing.
corruption. Together, we
Fire.
will sail free.
Brick.
Free from our adversaries.
Okay, we're good.
Free from undeserving bodies. Free from our
It's a good thing that's a sturdy table.
so we can look into the future with no guilt to bear and no cross to carry.
His voice sounds familiar.
Hey, Mina. This is all for that.
If those are the stage directions that you have to follow, Sufjan is 100% going to cut his arm open on the idol.
How was it?
Brava! Another amazing performance, Director!
Am I losing my mind, or were they not at all in the
Official
seats just
welcome
then?
to our modest but infinitely talented troupe.
Thanks, guys.
I made some decisions to push this scene further, which we'll try in the next rehearsal. I felt that the end of scene 1 lacked a visually dramatic climax. We need to impress upon the audience that Falk isn't just exiting the room, but also exiting his humanity.
Right, yeah.
Fire. Flames licking at Falk upon his exit, which Sufjan will trigger on his way out.
Okay, there's the pyrotechnics.
Drunk to be around fire?
Dodger, thoughts?
We need permits, fire safety training, possibly a firefighter on site. If we have those, we should be legally covered and...
That's not the fucking point. His judgment is constantly impaired because he's fucking drunk all the time. How are none of you
She has a
have
point.
problem?
Well, maybe we wouldn't need to resort to special effects if you could actually act and emote your lines.
Actors.
I do not care if you'll never work with each other after the show, but until then, the very least you can do is not incite open hostilities. A house divided against itself cannot...
Oh my god, Byron!
This isn't real.
Oh fuck, it's hot! I can't lift this on my own. Help me get this off him!
Coming! I'm coming!
Is he dead?
Ooh, hello. I saw that, Shadow. Thanks for playing the demo of Deadly Rehearsal. For more updates, please follow us on Twitter or join our Discord. To support our game, please wishlist on Steam. Alright. That was interesting. I like the gameplay mechanics there. I do wish it ran a little bit better, but I think that's just on my computer for, you know, being a laptop. It'll never be able to hold up to anything substantial. But, yeah, I feel like we should hit that like button. I'm going to leave Deadly Rehearsal here for now. I feel like we should hit that like button. If you're new here and you want to see more content from me in general, hit that subscribe button. I don't care if you hit the bell. If you want to see more Deadly Rehearsal from me when the game comes out, let me know down in the comment section below. Or let me know if you have any other games you would like to see me play. If you want to follow me on any of my other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, you want to follow my Twitch account or join my subreddit, links are all in the description down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.